put a thumbnail or whatever. So we'll see what this does. New iOS 18. I don't know what. I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube. But our YouTube weekly recap said that we have not done a live video in a week. So I'm going to get that out of the way. We are in the now we are in the northeastern part of our corner of our property. This is the actual lot line, or lot line state boundaries. This path right here we made down, going through there and going up through there is where somebody has come through here with a, well, I don't know. I'm gonna say it looks like a couple cadet. Looks like a XT1 LT50 that came through here and kind of flattened this little portion down. I don't know who could have done this. I could honestly say it wasn't me. It might have been my wife. So, quick story. We came home. Was it last week, 2 weeks ago? And my couple kit was gone out of the backyard. So I was like, well, what the fuck? Where the hell's my couple kit? I didn't really get upset about it until I started thinking about it. Well, fuck it. Look for the key. The key wasn't where it's supposed to be, in the garage. So what gave it away was that the key was gone, but the doors were still locked. The garage doors were down, hadn't been open. Nothing else was gone. If you're gonna steal my cup of it, you gotta leave that alone and steal everything else that's inside my garage. It's worth more. So only the cup of ketchup was gone, so I knew something was fishy, something was goofy. Ended up my wife had come out here with the cup of ketchup. We had talked about cleaning this up a little bit so we could make it easier to walk for everybody, not just us. But she ran out of gas, so she left it here. She didn't know she ran out of gas. What she had told me was that it quit working, so she left it. It was out of gas, that was it. I knew it was out of gas. She didn't think about that it was out of gas, so I just had to come out here and put gas in her and bring her home. Not my wife that could get it. But what we also did was get some more trails. Made it easier to walk, a little walking path. We didn't cut any trees. That would be a little too far for us. Plus, we don't have a chainsaw yet. But yeah, just made a couple paths that make it easier to walk down here, which is nice. You hear the neighbor. He's about, I don't know, 600-800 feet up that way. He's building his house. The guy started building his house, 2 months ago. And I went and introduced myself because we're neighbors, or lot neighbors, land neighbors. And I asked him if he was drilling holes. What's he surveying for? He's looking for fiber optic or to bring in some natural gas or something into our little neighborhood. And he goes, no, I'm building a house. Huh, don't you need to get surveyed? And don't you need permit? Oh, this is my first rodeo. Quote unquote. This is not my first rodeo. So we have three other houses being built in the neighborhood, and they all have permits posted as you're supposed to. So it didn't last long. It's hi, what are you doing? Oh, this is Herc. Yeah, you guys got that Helena, don't you, bud? Jesus, that's not looking good. We're lucky. We're way up here in Michigan. If you look at that B of Michigan, we're at the very tip of the middle finger. We are a half hour away from the Mackinac Bridge, which connects the lower peninsula to the upper peninsula. We do not have hurricanes. We do not have floods. We do not have riots. We do not have fires. We don't have, really, we have snow. We average 110 inches of snow a year. You figure that out, that's under 10 feet of snow a year. That is the worst it gets. If you look at the Farmer's Almanac, I was going to go somewhere else, but if you look at the Farmer's Almanac for our zip code, which is 49769 Pellston, Pellston, Michigan. It it says when to expect frost. Well, for our area code, our zip code, our area up here, expect frost all year long. Honest to God, Farmer's Almanac. It's the strangest shit you'll ever see. And it's true. We have the lowest. Oh, there's a bird. God damn it, my dogs are licking on that bird. So that bird's in the middle of mating, molting, or whatever. So I don't want my boys fucking with the wildlife out here. What are you doing? That's Mac. He's the youngest. And that's Ruckus. He is now the oldest since we put the oldest one down. But yeah, we hold the record. I think we still hold the record for the state of Michigan, Pellston, for being 54 below zero, 48 below zero Fahrenheit. Yeah, it was pretty fucking cold. I live in Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Goodness, if there was ever a clean town that I would want to live in, it would be Atlanta. I've been all over the world, Japan, Korea, all of Asia, thanks to Uncle Sam. And I tell you, three times that I've been through Atlanta, I've stayed there once for a week, right outside of Turner Stadium. Well, what used to be, I don't know what they call it, where the Braves play. Now this is back in John Smoltz and Glavin, and oh my God, we can keep going. Smoltz, Glavin, Maddox, and there's goodness, one more. God, that team from Atlanta, man, that team was the team. God, I love watching them play. Those pitchers were absolutely awesome. Actually love. Yeah, you want to see what I look like? My pictures are sitting around somewhere on the internet. You will not, well, I won't take a picture myself because I know what it look like. I am old. I am gray. My wife asked me if I'm ever going to shave again. I said, no, I'm finally, after so many years, my little face right here is starting to finally fade in. God, it's only been 54 years, kind of odd. But yeah, I love Atlanta. That's a beautiful town. Beautiful food, beautiful people. Jesus, that's half the deal with all the towns is the people. And the fact that I'm missing a dog. Mac? Okay, he's over there somewhere. Well, wipe off the, there you go. There's a little cleaner image where we're at, so it's not so. I work in a butcher shop, so I have fat all over my fingers. And it's no, yeah, I mean, I play with this phone all the time at work. So it's, here he comes. This boy does not walk, he runs. By walking, you can run. You want to see something funny? I put some videos up, some shorts. Look at my channel. For him bouncing through the water for the first time. That was over the weekend. We took him out to a local lake, and that was his first time in the water. God, he's such a bull at a China shop. So funny. But yeah, he's let's see. Mac is going on 3, I think. 4? God, I can't remember. We got him when he was just a young pup. I think 4 months. Yeah, maybe 4 months. I think we got him when he was really young. He was still so young. He still had spots on his belly, which is funny. But he was sold to us as a bull mastiff pit bull. Those 2 breeds. We take all our animals and we give them to. We take the DNA, send it in their poop or spit or whatever it is. And he is rowdy, boxer, pit, a little bit of everything, which is nice. He's a pretty smart boy. That is nice. We've been lucky enough to have smart dogs. Ruckus, if you could see, he's the black one that you see. He is not that smart. We're lucky that we had Franklin first, who we put down a couple weeks ago, he kept Ruckus in line, taught Ruckus the ropes, and then Mac, this guy is super smart, and he takes Ruckus and takes him where he needs to be, which is nice. Mac being the smart guy, which is really good. We don't need a collar. Actually, you can see I don't need a collar on any of them. But that was not the case. Last year, Mac had a tendency to wander, which is fine. Dogs do what dogs do. But we had to keep him at bay. And I don't mean at bay like B-A-E, like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Boy, they're in trouble. Holy fuck. Poor old Diddy. He is in trouble. Diddy. I think he did. But I can't remember what we're going to talk about because they just go into just babbles. Investing, if you've been with us, we play the market. We're not doing much of anything right now. We're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. And we are invested heavily into dividend stocks right now. We can make a little bit of money coming back every month. That is what we are into now. We have played with NVIDIA, all the AI plays, Sunhound, Roblox, even though I don't think Roblox is AI. It's a pretty interesting company to play with. But it's been an interesting ride this year with NVIDIA. I've made money and I've given it back. I think at one point we were $6,000 up. Now we are, I think, maybe just over 1,000 for the year. But I'm up, so that's all that's all I can ask for. I'm up. I've done a lot of learning this year. That is for effing sure. I see some things in the market that I remember and things I don't want to remember. So now, you guys got me walking back here. I'm gonna head off to the right. We're gonna head up into a clearing spot up here. Let's see, how do I describe this? This is where we're at, the state land. There's about 200 acres. And they have cleared this recently. And within recently, I mean the last 15 to 20 years, it's been cleared. So there's a lot of new growth, not necessarily right here. Well, yeah, if you look at our little poplar trees, that's a poplar, that's a poplar, that's a poplar. All these are within 5 years. So it's been a while since they've come and clear this land, selectively taken stuff out here. But they have left a couple really nice spots that are not hard to find, but they're not on the map. But there's one spot up here that is nice. It's almost like that's where the processor was, because there's roads leading into it, but there's no scrap laying around. So somewhere it's up here. Actually, there it is. It's over to the right, and it's a nice spot. They like going here, the dogs. I like going here just because they get to sit down, and it's really soft. You can lay down if you want to, spread out. Honestly, I think I've taken our nap here before, once or twice, which is really easy to do. I've taken naps out here in the middle of the woods plenty of times. But got to find it. And if my inner beacon is correct, I think we're gonna hit it up here to the left. Just beyond these trees. I have no idea where the dogs are. I'm assuming there it is. I'm assuming that they're gonna already be there. I know one's behind me. I can hear them. I just don't know which one. See the field through the trees. Back over So that's where we're going. This motherfucker. I try and avoid these stumps with everything I have. Black and white comes up out of the ground. Of course, I'm being a DeWalt kind of guy and a Cub Cadet, so yellow and black is where it's at, right? Shit, everything I have is yellow and black. DeWalt, yay! Those are ground hornets. And they fucking hurt. They got me 16 times before I got into the house. That was not fun. So, now I see empty logs, dead trees on the ground. I just leave them be. I step over them. I don't want anything to do with it. So this is our spot. This is the spot I was talking about. We're gonna give you a roundabout. It's a nice spot. It's open to the sun, which is kind of hot, but we got trees all around. I mean, blue sky, there's the sun beating down. Dogs, there's one. The other one, I don't know where he's at, but he's not far. But anyway, we're gonna sign off for now because I'm gonna get high while I'm sitting here in the woods. Do I sound like Kamala Harris? Right? Oh my God, let's talk about politics. Let's not. I could go on forever. Anyway, time to get high with the dogs. You guys, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy yourself. And I will catch you